everybody, welcome back for round 3. I think this is a pretty keepable hand. We got a 2-drop, we got 2 lands. If we draw into a 3rd land, we'll be in good shape. It's not particularly aggressive, but it'll at least hold up the board until we can draw into some bigger threats. Although, it would have been nice to have a Vessel of Nascency in my opening hand. Cool. We got our 3rd land, which means I can drop Harvest Hand next turn. Looks like we got another Delirium deck going here. Ooh, Call the Bloodlines. That's going to be a problem. Well, it depends on when I get my flyers online. I'm sure he probably has a couple Assassinates in his deck too, because I do remember seeing a couple of those going around. Crawling Sensation. So he's spent 3 turns not affecting the board. Unfortunately, I can't really punish him for it. But I can hold up Compelling Deterrence, and that's something. No hits on his Crawling Sensation, so that's good for me. Another turn not affecting the board. Well, he's going to have 3 mana. And he does get a token off of that. Do I want to bounce that back to his hand? Since all I have are cheap spells in my hand anyway, I think I can just hold these, and if I draw into another land, I can play Gone Missing next turn, and if not, then I can play one of these other spells. Okay. Let's go ahead and crack in with the Harvest Hand. I don't really want to waste a combat trick on the on killing an insect token. It's kind of a shame, though. I would have liked to have been able to do Gone Missing on his heir and force him to bounce it back to his hand. So what's he going to pitch to it? A land? Yeah, I'm good with that. Let's get that out of the way. I don't want to be taking a bunch of damage from that thing. Altered Ego isn't great here. There's not really a thing on the board that I really want to copy. I think I'm going to swing in with the Harvest Hand, let him trade his blob for it. Or he can just double block. I don't mind that either. Sure. It's, this is really annoying for me. I kind of need to... If he attacks with that blob, he's just going to get more and more tokens with it, and I don't have any way to deal with that right now. I kind of need to play out this altered ego just so that I can keep up with him on the friggin' board. Yep, gets another... He probably has that that golem that I passed too. There's the friggin' land that I needed. Like a long time ago. Let's get rid of you. And I'm gonna crack in with this harvest hand. If he goes and trades 2 tokens for it, I'm good with that. Because it's just gonna give me a way to make my creature bigger. And since my Daring Sleuth is a human, I can give him Menace. I'm actually surprised he didn't make a token with his Call to Bloodlines. So he can make a token, which means compelling deterrence isn't going to be great here. I think I just equip the scythe to the blob, swing in, and see what he does. Okay, that's fine with me. In that case, I'll just go ahead and run out my flyer. I could flip the Sleuth, but it isn't going to really do anything for me right now. But he's not really doing anything on the board. Sure. Let's see. A land will give me... Okay, yeah, I'll block one of those, I guess. A land will give me delirium, but I don't have a way to get a land in my graveyard right now. Let's equip this. and crack in. He has to double block it, right? So, I mean, I could get both of his... If he wants to block it, he has to block with both creatures right now. And then I flip. And eat both of his creatures. Now this puts me in a position where I can take 6 on the crackback, but I also have a lot better creatures on board. Like, he's just gonna have a couple 3/3s, and I just like have a bunch of ways to interact with his freaking board. He didn't get anything out of... Well, no, I guess he just didn't use it. Well, that's another way to do it. Now I'm in a bad spot. So, he's gonna get 6 on my face. And I still don't have delirium. That's unfortunate. He lost a rabid bite. How am I going to do this? Having all my 4-drops in my hand at only 5 mana is really hurting me. I think I'm just going to run out the Solitary Hunter as a blocker. And just hold up Confront the Unknown, I guess. I have to hold back and block. I can't get aggressive here. Well... Yeah, because he's gonna swing for 12 this turn, and I just can't let that through. Okay. Spending a turn not affecting the board is fine. Ooh, Soul Swallower. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. But I'm going to kill that now, so... block that. Block that. Do I take 6? Because if I play my Compelling Deterrence, my Confront the Unknown, I'm not gonna save my creature. I think my creature is more important than the 3 life right now. Oh, that's not going to do me any good. Let's just... I can drop the tracker. Hold up Compelling Deterrence. And I'm gonna have to bounce that Soul Swallower. He doesn't have any cards in hand. Alternately, I could throw down Rattle Chains. Like, just hold up Rattle Chains and I play, and that way I can play both confront the unknown and compelling deterrence on his turn. I think I like that. I think that's fine. That should work, yeah. That'll give me a way to kill 2 of his creatures, and my solitary hunter flips, so he can't just attack with a soul swallower. Oh, it gets 3 counters. Yeah. But I'm still gonna bounce that. Let's if I play compelling deterrence right now, it's just gonna flip my guy back. I think I just hold it. Yeah, that's good. I think. Yeah. Yeah, because I can still compelling deterrence on his turn. Do I swing? My rattle chains trades for his Crow of Dark Tidings. I don't think I'm in a position where I can attack just yet. I think I'd rather wait to blow him out first. Yeah, that is going to start drawing him some stuff, but he doesn't have a lot of cards left in his deck either. Sure. Let's do this. I think I only kill one of the oozes this turn, just because I can block the other one with my scavenger. I'd rather keep one of the Nibluses on the board. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to make him discard that, but it buys me a little time. And he has to replay that, which uses up a lot of his mana. They just play out this tracker. I have to... So if I swing in the air for 4 and he doesn't block, I can pump with Confront the Unknown, get another 3 damage in for 7, puts him down to 4. I just swing with everything. He can actually chump block my one of the pack. He has a card in his hand. He can pitch to call the Bloodlines. I don't really like that. I'll swing in with Rattle Chains for right now. See if he blocks. Yeah, he doesn't want to give up that crow. He wants to try to slip that in for damage. I think I'm going to keep my mana up for the clue. It kind of hurts not being able to attach my Scrounge Scythe, but I really do need to... Let's see. It's getting a couple more creatures, yeah. Shoot. Yeah. This does put me in some kind of way right now. That Trampler is really hurting me. Not having a way to deal with it. Yeah, I was afraid he was going to do something like that. Let's do this, and this, and this. Get him out of kill range. Puts me down to 1. This is really rough. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this off. Well, that's something. He has 1 card in hand. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures. He only needs 1. He only needs 1 point of damage. I'm kind of at a point where I have to attack here, aren't I? Okay, if I put the Scrounge Scythe on the Tireless Tracker and pump him with Intrepid Provisioner, that puts him at 7 damage. It forces him to double block. He takes... he blocks the Niblis with the Crow. Takes 7. It doesn't kill him, and he swings back for at least 3. If I just throw down the Provisioner, it forces him to block with something. But I only have 4 blockers at that point, and he only has to block with 1 creature. No, I can force him to block with 2 creatures. I don't know if this is going to do anything, but this is the best line of play I have. I mean, he just chump blocks my 1 of the pack, and that's it, huh? What did he pitch? Another... Yeah, another land. And he honestly doesn't even need to block here. Yeah, that's just game. Yeah, there's no way I could get out of that. And not having my Moldgrass Scavenger turned on didn't help either. Okay, I need my root out for this matchup. I can't just let him get those tokens over and over again. What else? Ghostly Wings might work here. Get more flyers. I think I can pitch Confront the Unknown. The Harvest Hand isn't really doing anything because he has all those tokens, so it doesn't hurt him to double block with tokens. So root out, Ghostly Wings. I think that's fine. Or maybe I keep the Harvest Hand in but drop one of the Press for Answers. It seemed most of his threats were... But then he was milling a lot of his threats, too. I just don't think Harvest Hand's going to be exceptionally good here. I think this is actually better. Like, the Ghostly Wings will get over a lot of his blockers. It'll help me close out the game faster. I think this is good. This hand... He had a really slow start, so I can probably keep this hand. Okay, got all my mana colors. Now I just need to get like a 3-drop. Huh. That's a 3-drop. If he attacks, I'm not going to block because I can just throw down my Solitary Hunter next turn and block him out of attacking. Yep. He values that 3/1 that much, huh? And And his rabid bites aren't going to do anything against this. The only removal I remember seeing were rabid bite and the murderous compulsion. I'm going to go ahead and crack in with the 2-1 and just pass the turn. Play my spirit at the end of his turn. Now it's really out of range of rabid bite. He's really building up a wall there. I think I just crack in and play my creatures on his turn, honestly. Oh, this is good. Perfect. That value. And let's get my other spirit out. Let's see, I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage on the board. Yeah, press for answers will just end it. So, what am I going to tap down? You, I guess, just for the hell of it. Let's see, that puts me at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. And there's only one thing he can play with a single green mana open. And it's not going to keep him from losing this. Okay, so that worked. A lot of his creatures are just really small, so if I can get something to block them... Thornhide Wolves might be decent here, but I really like my Stormrider Spirit. I might maybe the Provisioner, drop the Provisioner for the Wolves. I don't know, I only have 3/4 drops as it is, so I don't know that I really like doing that. So I don't really want to increase my curve here. Is Watcher in the Web going to win me any games here? It can block out a lot of his tokens. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think I'm mostly going to be winning in the air, so having that blocker on the ground is fine. I mean, he had a pretty decent curve out, so the fact that I just drew into all my flyers is just what did it for me. Yeah, I think this is okay. Of course, I would rather have, you know, a more aggressive start, but this is fine. And of course, that Sanitarium skeleton's just gonna combo all day with that Call of the Bloodlines. Yeah, 1-drop, 2-drop. Although it would be lovely if I would stop drawing lands. I have basically enough lands to play anything in my deck at this point, so I don't need any more lands. There's just no reason for him to not attack right now. Oh, come on. It's, I can press for answers, dig into my deck next turn if I don't draw into anything. I think I'd rather just keep aim high up, because I can kill his guy. He's running pretty low on cards, so if I can just kill his board, I think I'll be happy with that. Yeah, that's a thing. So I'm not going to be able to get rid of that anytime soon, but once it starts becoming a threat, I do have press for answers to lock it down for a little bit. And it would be lovely if I would just stop drawing lands. I could press for answers right now and get the token, or get the clue and draw a card, but then I wouldn't be able to play it, so it wouldn't really matter. Because, I mean, I can block this already. It's not really an issue. Well, I think I'll play the Daring Sleuth and now use my press for answers. Just lock down that Ghoul Steed for a turn. I can flip the Daring Sleuth next turn, which will give me something good to block with. I'm not really sure why he didn't attack this last turn. He's not gonna... Huh. I think I showed him Confront the Unknown before, didn't I? That's pretty good. I think I'm gonna crack my clue first, see what I draw. Land, okay. What do I put the Skinner counter on? The thing is, I'm not close enough to Delirium to worry about getting the trigger regularly. Putting it on the Scavenger isn't really going to do much. He still blocks everything on the board. Shoot, I'm running out of time. I'll put it on the bearer here. if I can get some non-creature spells, I can start attacking in with him if he gets big enough. Start getting some clues. Of course, I'll just have to trade with that. He needs to pitch 2 cards to bring that back, so that'll buy me some time. Oh, I like that. Let's, I don't have delirium yet, but... Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now he can get back that Ghoul Steed if he wants, but he has to pitch both of his cards to do so. I'm really hoping to get delirium soon. I have a sorcery, a creature, and a instant in the graveyard. He's just gonna pump that, isn't he? I can't afford to block that right now. Yeah, I'll have to take the 6 for now. Land is not getting me anywhere. Just gonna have to pass the turn, play my Storm Rider Spirit on his turn. I'm probably just gonna chump block with the Obsessive Skinner. I don't really want to, but I don't have any other plays right now. Really? He wants to bring back his Ghoul Steed. Shoot! I forgot to play the Spirit at the end of his turn. Well, I'll have to do it this time. I mean, it's not really... He didn't bring back his Ghoul Steed either. That's weird. Not land. Come on. I think I'm just going to hold it back for now. I mean, I'm running low on time, but I'm just not at a point where I can afford to... crack in and just let him swing back. Thank you. Sure, Hunter. Okay, now hopefully I can race this guy. Let's put it on him. see. Three. Let's run you back to the top of the library. And let's draw a card. I'll go ahead and crack in with these because it'll put him in a position where he basically has to block with a bunch of stuff. That is trample, dude. Yeah, he just took a bunch of damage. I don't think he remembered it had trample. Okay. I'm in a decent spot here, honestly. I'm just gonna... No, I'm not gonna block like that. Nope. Unblock. Unblock. Nope. Wait, what did I do? Shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna crack in with everything here. Put him down to 6, 7. Blocks. No. I really have to hurry this up. I just have no time left. He's in a position where he has to block, or he has to attack. I actually may have just messed that up. I don't have time to think out the combat math. Yeah, I just lost the game because of that. I should have left this untapped. Now all he has to do is pump his Quilled Wolf. That was a mistake. That was a huge mistake. Really? Wow. I'm going to end up losing to time here, though. What are you doing? Yeah, I mean, I can do a full auto yield here, but there's just nothing I can do. I'm going to end up losing. I'm just going to run out of time. Yeah, that's time. Yeah, I mean, I probably could have... I might have been able to pull the game out if I hadn't attacked with the Watcher and the Web that turn. It's kind of hard to tell because he made the mistake of not just attacking all out. I had a hard time figuring out the best line of play when I was really crunched for time like that. I was doing my best with the auto yields, but I just didn't have the time to really consider how I should be attacking and what would yield me the best results. And like with that press into service, I really wanted to tap down something that would allow me to just close the game immediately, but evidently I picked the wrong target because he kept gaining life back. Yeah, I mean, I probably should have just tapped down his Aristocrat and gone from there, but I didn't want to take the 6 damage from his Wolf, and so I mean, I'll have to go back and look at the match and see what would have been the better line of play. Maybe I'll figure it out in the post-mortem. Anyway, that's the 8-4. That's the green-blue tempo deck. It turned out fairly well. I hope you guys enjoyed.